Kruger, what's up? It's a boy Chaotic Beast, and welcome to my YouTube channel. On today's video, we're going to be focusing on the market breakdown for this week. Same similar thing that I've done last week. That's what we're going to be focusing on. We're going to be focusing on Euro USD. We're going to be focusing on US30, NASDAQ, US500, and we're going to be focusing also on gold and just doing a quick analyzing for the whole week and see what we should be looking up to. As you can see, even from the previous video of the market breakdown that I've created last week, it was actually a positive. We actually got some profits out of it, which is good. Everything went well from that. And today we're gonna do the same thing. Just make sure that you pay attention to what I do and place in them trades. But always, guys, as I always say, this is not a signal. It's just a guidance on what you should expect on this coming week. So I'm not advising anybody to take the trades. Before doing your due diligence, do your due diligence, check for yourself if it's proper, then yes. So let's get straight to it. So yes, today we're going to be starting with Euro USD. As you can see, just make it a full screen. As you know, we always start on monthly, looking at what's happening. So I always tend to go to monthly first, because monthly is the one that's really powerful, that actually tells you the direction of the market, the bias of the market. As we can see, the market is actually pushing more to the upside, which is good. That's what we can see on the monthly. Let's check on weekly. Okay, so good. So I'm just gonna highlight the main areas, the main levels first. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mark out this area. That's one level that we should be looking at. Another thing that I'm just seeing right here is I can see the specific uptrend. The market is creating higher highs. So I can see, yeah, you're creating higher highs from this level over here. The market has been just pushing most of the upside. So now what I'm looking, another thing that I'm gonna actually mark out is this, our previous low over here. As we can see that it's also corresponding with this level over here. So this low, it's actually an important low. Reason being, we can also see that the market, when it started pushing up, it pulled back to this level and started pushing up again. So we're gonna mark it out and see what's happening on the lower time frames in that specific area. So we're gonna do that. There we go. So let's go to daily. So now we're gonna go much more into detail on things that we're going to be doing, or on the analyzing. We're going to go into detail, saying, marking out the spot properly, and just clarifying everything. As you can see with this one, I just have to bring it a bit lower like that. Just clean it out there. Another thing that I'm just seeing is that we've also got this specific small downtrend from the pullback, and as you can see, we've got actually a breakout over here. So we can easily see that the market is trying to push more to the upside, which is good. That's one thing that we know. And as if you can see from this downtrend, we already broke out the trend line. Let me just quickly mark it out. Just remove this one. As you can see, got our one touch, second touch. Over here we broke out, came to retest the trend line and our support level over here, or just our level. Then the market actually started pushing up from this specific level over here. So this was going to be a great opportunity to place the buys, but now unfortunately we missed out on it. So we need to see how we can capitalize and actually trade today, for today. So I'm still looking at the market to push more to the specific levels over here. I see it pushing to this levels over here. Even can happen that it can break out and go further. But now, for now, we just need to see what we should look for this week. So we're gonna dive into a lower time frame, which is H4. Okay, good. So as you can see, we had a consolidation in this area over here. We had a consolidation, and this is the low of the consolidation. This is the high of the consolidation. Market broke out the consolidation, retested, started pushing to the upside. So another thing that I'm going to be looking at is a specific level over here. We need to see if the market is going to respect this level or it's just going to break out and continue more to the upside. So what I'm thinking, how I'm seeing it is that the market will try to actually do a small pullback before pushing to the upside. So I'm just going to put my 50%, my Fibonacci tool. There's my Fibonacci tool. Then after that, I'm just going to mark out my 50% area, which is right there. Sorry about that. Which is right there. Then I'll just easily remove my Fibonacci tool. So I can see that the market, before pushing more to the upside, this is what I'm looking at. Market to push to the 50%. After 50%, then we go further more to the upside. So my point of interest basically is right here on the 50% in order for me to hit on the buys. I won't just buy randomly here because now it's not on discount price. So the reason why I'm waiting for the market to go to 50% is because that's my discount price for me to actually enter the buys and go further more to the upside. So that's what I'm seeing for US30. That's what I'm checking out for US30. So now we have to just pay attention and be patient and see if that market will push more to the downside or it will want to come to retest this high first. Retest this high first. So if it decides to retest the high first, what's going to happen is just going to come up there, then go down. Then after that, that's when it's going to push again to the upside. So yeah, that's what I'm saying for US30. It's all about being patient, guys. Patience is always key. Always learn how to be patient before you place any trade and wait for your setup to manifest. Wait for your setup to happen because you don't go inside a trade prematurely because it's not good for you. So we're gonna go to US500. Again, monthly. As we can see on the monthly, we're kind of pushing more to the upside more. After the pullback, pushing more to the upside. That's one thing that we know. Okay, cool. So as I can see also here, I'm seeing a form of a head and shoulders. I'm just gonna quickly mark it out. We've got our left shoulder, our head, and our right shoulder. And as you guys know, this is an indication for a buy. That's an indication for a buy. So we know that we've got one confirmation. Then we need to draw our trend line over here. So as you can see, we're currently on the trend line, just waiting to see if it's gonna break out. So yeah, that's one thing, you know, from weekly. We can keep that in mind. Excuse me. So now we can go to daily time frame, get in more into detail, seeing what's happening. Alrighty. So as you can see now, we've got a specific level which is right here. Got a level right there. As you can see, when the market started pushing up, it came down to this support level because of this area over here and this area over here. So you can see the market has been playing around mostly in this specific level. So the market has respected it and is pushing more to the upside. So now we just need to wait and see if the market is actually going to respect our trend line by actually starting to push more to the downside, or it's going to break out. Another thing that we should consider is that we're currently on this high over here, this level over here, this resistance over here. So I'm just going to mark out the resistance. So yeah, there we go. So I'm going to go to H4 or 4-hour candlestick. Okay, I'm just going to quickly modify this level, make it like that. So now, yes. So now what I'm expecting the market to do is that since we've already been pushing most of the, like we've been pushing to the upside, we don't really get a major pullback. We just need to see how this candlestick closes in the next hour, or yes, in the next hour, to see how it closes, if it's going to close below or above, so that we can actually see that if the market just wants to do a pullback first before breaking out, or it's gonna go out and test our resistance and push more to the downside. So that's one thing that we need to be looking out for. What I can do is I can also mark out this specific level over here. But as you can see, we actually also broke out this high over here. Market seemed like it came to retest on a smaller time frame. Let's go to H1. You see what I mean? Market broke out this level, this high. So now it seems like market is pushing up, coming to retest, and probably push more to the upside. But this is only thing that we can do now is just patiently wait. So because that now we want to see if the market's going to respect this level and go back to the upside, or it's going to break this level and push more to the downside. But looking at US30 already, that we're looking more into the buy side for now, and the whole bias of the market so far, it's more onto the buy side. So I'm just gonna be patiently waiting and see what the market's gonna do here and push more to the upside. But I'll be more interested in this levels to sell. This is the level that I'll be, my points of interest is here for US500 for sells, so that we can catch some sells to the downside, maybe to retest our trend line, then push more to the upside again. That's what I'll be looking for in US30. Then Nas100, just start off by weekly. Nas100, as you can see, guys, it's totally a buy. You can see you've got a bullish engulfing candlestick, and the market has actually respected this specific lows over here. Let's quickly mark it out. Respected this lows, created, actually touched 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We can actually see it clearly on the daily. As you can see, touched 1, 2, 3, and actually here created a double bottom indication of some buys. So what we can look at is that, let me just modify. Let me just modify this. Don't want it too big. Can do it like that. Perfect. So what we can do is we can actually now see if the market, what the market really wants to do. But I'm looking at the market now because like it's gonna have short-term sales. Let's just quickly see. I'm using my Fibonacci tool to mark out this area. So yes, and I'm gonna use my trend line tool to mark out this 50%. Then delete my fib. So yes, I'm expecting the market to push more to the 50%. Then afterwards, push more to the upside. So this is what I'm expecting for the market to do. Points of interest to buy, and we're gonna hit those levels over there. And as you can see already, the market is on it's on a resistant level. Hasn't really touched yet. Let's wait and see what happens, because we need to also consider these levels over here that the market also wants to respect this lows over here. So looking like also like the candlestick, the candle pattern is like the market is actually losing volume more to the upside. It's losing volume for buys. So we should really expect some sells a bit to actually do some sort of a pullback, respect this levels over here, then push more to the upside. So Nas100, I'm seeing a bit of sells. Points of interest to buy is gonna be here. So I'm gonna be buying on these levels. Take profit 1 will be here, take profit 2 will be above. So that's what I'm checking for Nas100. Let's go to H1 and see. So another thing that we can do is that we can draw a trend line from here to there, so that if we get a breakout, we definitely know that we're coming to test these levels. If the market comes, respect our trend line, then we know that we're going up. But if it breaks our trend line, we know that we're coming to this level, so 50%, where the discount price is. Then we're actually going to look for buys in the specific levels over here. So that's what I'm checking for Nas100. Let's also do this. There we go. All right, that's what we've got for Nas100. So in most cases, in most of them that we've checked so far, guys, is that we've got short-term sells, but in the longer run, we're looking for buys. The buys are the ones that we're interested in. The sells, not that much, but we're looking into the buys. We can actually scalp the sells but I don't want to focus on the scalping. I want to focus on the main trades, which is the buys. So we're gonna go to Euro USD. Okay, there we go. Euro USD 1 month. All right. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna mark out the levels that are important, which is gonna be this low over here, where we created a double bottom. First touch, second touch, which touch twice, so it's like a double bottom. Cool. And I'm gonna mark out this specific area over here. And seemingly this is gonna be 50% if we use our Fibonacci tool. If that's our 50%, then we should be expecting some sells. All right, we actually at 50% right now, so which is cool. So what we can do is I'll be expecting, we know that okay, now the market is trying to, it's actually like we're on a downtrend. You can easily see that the market is on a downtrend, but the market is came up to do some pullback. So what I can do is I'm gonna go to daily. So in daily, we know that we've been pushing up. The market has to come do sort of a pullback before anticipating for it to move more to the upside again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Fibonacci tool and look for 50% for this uptrend, seeing possibilities where the market wants to come, do a pullback to, and push more to the upside. So as you can see, we're at resistance right now. So the market, I'm anticipating the market to actually push down more further to the 50%. After 50%, that's when you're going to start looking for buys. Okay, like that. Remove my fib tool. Yeah, so that's what I'm anticipating on. Come to the 50% area, then I'm going to be looking for buys in the specific areas more to the upside. Let's just double check on H4. Okay, it hasn't really touched our resistance, so we just need to be patient and see what happens. As I said, guys, patience is key, so we need to just see if the market will actually break more to the downside. What I'll do is I can see this levels over here, this trend over here. So I'll be anticipating for the market to come retest this trend line, see if it's going to break out. After breakout, see if it's going to retest the trend line. So basically I'm expecting this a move similar to this: breakout, retest, then down again. You understand? Then down again. Then after that, market will be pushing more to the upside like that. That's what I'm anticipating on. Come retest our 50% here, then push more to the upside. So that's what I've got for Euro USD. Let's check for gold. So gold will be the last one, guys. Gold will be the last one. All right. Okay, we can easily see that now the market has been volatile. Like with the volume of the candlesticks, we can see that the market is actually pushing way towards the upside, or towards the upside. So which is a good thing, that we can see that it's looking like it wants to be buying. That's, at least we know that. So now we're just gonna mark out the important areas. As you can see, the market is playing around at this resistance level over here. As you can see, this level is actually a strong level, and we actually broke out this specific level. We broke out, which is good. Just need to pay attention to that. Then I'm just gonna draw my trend line like that. As you can easily see, we broke out our trend line. We're above it now. Market came to retest, pushed up heavily. So yeah, we clear with that. So another thing that we should look is that the market has been pushing up. We should expect a sort of a pullback towards the downside before pushing furthermore to the upside. So as I said, guys, majority of them, they're gonna move similar. They're gonna move similar. They're gonna start first pushing more to the downside before going to the upside. So just gonna mark up my 50% again right there, delete my fib. So yes, as you can see, we've got our lows here where the market touched like 3 times before it pushed more to the upside. So this is our low, created the Fibonacci using this low and the specific high. And as you can see on the daily candlestick, we can already see the change of direction with the candlestick, that it's indicating that it wants to go further more to the downside. So now it's all about being patient, waiting for the market to break out below, get it reached. So basically what I'm expecting to see is that the market pushing more to the downside, retest, then push more to here. After here, that's when we can buy again. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. That's what I'm looking at. It's gonna be simple as that, and hopefully that everything goes towards plan. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and if you got any questions to ask, please make sure that you ask them in the comments. You can please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, so every single time I drop a video like this, you can be notified and watch the video ASAP, so that you don't lose out. So yes, if you also want me to actually focus on other pairs, write down below, so that next time I can focus on those pairs and analyze it for you for the week, so you can prepare yourself and be fully prepared for the week and know what's coming next. So yes, guys, thanks a lot. It's a boy, Lebogang Malaza, aka Papa Beastie. It's SLF, Stash Life for Life. Kruger away.